It's time to relax, grab a drink, pull up a chair by the hearth, and have a seat in the Skald Circle to listen to the tale of the Pine Tree of Stelzen from Germany as told by Casimir. As a special treat, this story is being told in the style of our live in-person shows. While this means the story may not be as word for word as transcribed, we are certain you will love it.
Before we begin our story, we wanted to remind you that we release new tales for free every week. Our tales are released on Wednesdays. Find out where you can hear them on our website at theskaldscircle.com.
And be certain to subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Podbean, Spotify, or whatever your favorite podcast app is. That way you'll never miss out on one of our enchanting tales from around the world.
Additionally, if you'd like to hear more of our stories and some of our witty banter, this is your reminder that we perform live stories on Twitch every 3 weeks on Thursdays. You can find more information about that on our Facebook page. Just click on the Events tab.
In addition to a reminder about our live Twitch shows, we have some exciting news. The Skald Circle will be at the Bristol Renaissance Fair, July 13th and 14th, 27th and 28th, August 10th and 11th, and August 31st through September 2nd. We would love to see you there. Stelzen is the name of a village that belongs to the Vicksburg municipality. A peasant from there once dreamed that he should travel to Regensburg, where he would get rich on the bridge. The man got up, took a bag with some provisions of bread and butter, but with very little money because he was poor. He went to Regensburg and walked back and forth on the bridge for a few days, but no wealth was to be seen. He continuously looked on the ground for a bag of money, but in vain. He looked at everyone with sad eyes and finally decided to return home. However, before leaving, he met a man on the bridge who asked him what his problems were. The peasant told him about his dream and his great poverty, and how he had scarcely but one kreutzer to get home with. The man from Regensburg told him he had been acted foolishly by going so far because of a mere dream. He then told him how he himself had dreamed that he should go to Stelzen in Vogtland, where he had seen a big pine tree just outside the village. If he would dig under it, he would find lots of money. He added if he had gone there, he would have had the same bad luck. Then, out of pity, he gave the peasant a gulden for pocket money on his return trip. The peasant was glad for this information, because the pine tree was on his own land, and he thought long and hard about what the man had said. He arrived home empty-handed. His wife looked at him with angry eyes, but he paid no attention to her. Without saying anything to anyone, he took a hoe and a shovel and went to the tree. To his good luck, in a short time he found a copper kettle filled with fine old money. He put as much into his pockets as they would hold, and then filled back the hole in the ground. He returned to his wife, and the two of them then went back and took the rest of the money. The pine tree was still standing until recent times, and was so well shaped and tall that it could be seen from a distance of 5 miles. And that is the tale of the Pine Tree of Stelzen from Germany. Thank you for listening to our story. Before we talk about anything else, we need to address a saddening fact. Every year, more and more of these stories vanish from collections, forever to be lost to time. Our mission at the Skald Circle is to keep these stories alive for generations to come. If you want to help support our mission, we recommend taking a look at our Patreon page as noted in the description below. For even $1 a month, you can help us keep these stories alive, while also earning great rewards. Also, remember to subscribe to us on your podcast app, and leave us a 5-star rating if you enjoyed the story. It really helps us.
A special thank you to all our Patreon supporters for your support this month. Without your contribution, we wouldn't be able to continue these stories, and we truly appreciate it.
Visit theskaldscircle.com or our Facebook page to stay up to date with all our current events, news, and much more. Not only that, but you can also visit our story archive of every tale we have told. It's sorted by origin and region for the convenience of your listening pleasure.
Once again, we want to thank you for listening to our story.